In today's video, I'm going to show you how to connect a Namecheap domain to just about any website builder using a DNS setup that actually works. Whether you're using Wix, Squarespace, Webflow, Shopify, or another builder, this process is the same at the core. And once you understand it, you can connect your domain with a lot more confidence. If this video helps you out, take a second to hit the like button and subscribe for more practical website tutorials just like this one. Alright, let's jump in. The first thing you want to do is log into your website builder account and look for the custom domain, connect domain, or similar domain settings section. Every platform labels this a little differently, but you're looking for the place where you can attach your own domain instead of using a default subdomain. Once you're there, enter your Namecheap domain exactly as you own it. For example, if your domain is example.com, type that in without adding anything extra unless the builder specifically tells you to include www. After you enter the domain, the website builder will usually give you one of three things: an A record, a CNAME record, or Nameservers. This is the important part because the builder is telling you how it wants the domain pointed to its servers. Make sure you keep this information open because you'll need to copy it into Namecheap. Now open a new tab and log into your Namecheap account. From the dashboard, go to Domain List, then find the domain you want to connect and click Manage next to it. This will take you into the domain settings where all of your DNS options live. Once you're on the management page, look for the Nameservers section. If your website builder gave you custom Nameservers, this is where you'll make the change. Select CustomDNS, then enter the Nameservers exactly as provided by your website builder. Double check every letter, every dot, and every number, because even one small typo can stop the connection from working properly. After that, save the changes. If your builder gave you A record and CNAME record values instead of Nameservers, you'll usually stay in Namecheap's advanced DNS settings and add those records there instead. But if your instructions specifically mention Nameservers, CustomDNS is the option you need. Now go back to your website builder and find the button that says Verify, Connect, or Check DNS. Click it so the platform can start checking whether your domain is pointing correctly. Sometimes it connects right away, and sometimes it takes a little while, so don't worry if it doesn't work instantly. That brings us to one of the most important parts of the entire process, DNS propagation. If you changed individual DNS records like an A record or CNAME record, that can often take around 30 to 60 minutes to start working, though it may be faster in some cases. If you change Nameservers, it can take much longer, sometimes up to 24 to 48 hours before the update fully spreads across the internet. During that time, just be patient and avoid making a bunch of extra changes unless you know exactly what you're doing. Once propagation finishes, your website builder should confirm that the domain is connected and your site will begin loading from your Namecheap domain. If it's still not working, go back and carefully recheck the domain spelling, the record values, and whether you used the correct connection method. A lot of connection problems come from small mistakes like using the wrong host, entering the wrong name server, or not waiting long enough for DNS to update. So the key is simple. Get the right instructions from your builder, enter them correctly in Namecheap, verify the connection, and give DNS time to propagate. And that's it. You've now learned how to connect a Namecheap domain to any website builder using a DNS setup that actually works. If this tutorial helped, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.